It's a peaceful day at school until Alia chose violence on a picture of Ladybug. She cuts out Ladybug's face and goes around class to see anyone that looks like Ladybug, and somehow Marinette isn't present, meaning Alia would have found out 3 episodes into Season 1 and not 3 episodes into Season 4. The school day ends and Alia tries to look for Marinette to give her her homework. Alia then notices Chloe with Ladybug props and comes to the assumption that she is Ladybug, even though she has blonde hair and tan skin. Alia then contemplates about how Marinette is missing her calls, and Nino agrees with Adrian because neither of the two can put 2 and 2 together. Alia then sees a news report on Ladybug and Cat Noir and draws the conclusion that Chloe is Ladybug. Nino calls it BS. Marinette then returns home and finds a note from Alia telling her that she knows who Ladybug is. Tiki freaks out, but Marinette reassures her it's probably BS. She tried call Alia, only for there to be no cell service. The next day at school, Alia tries to find proof that Chloe is Ladybug, all while Nino calls BS. Meanwhile, Marinette oversleeps from doing her homework and is late for school. Alia tries to use Nino as bait to distract Chloe, all while Alia snaps a photo of her locker, but gets caught by Sabrina. At the principal's office, Chloe tries to get Alia suspended for theft by threatening to get her father involved, aka the mayor. This works and Alia gets suspended along with the school blog for whatever reason. Alia then calls her super psycho, which infuriating when you consider she ends up becoming a superhero in the 2nd season. This ultimately leads in her getting akumatized. And why does Hawkmoth sound like that?
School life. Such a science experiment. A petri dish of cultivating secrets, lies, and betrayal. A thriving vivarium for my evil Akumas.
Like, I get he's supposed to be evil and sinister, but it sounds like he's losing his voice. Marinette sneaks into class and asks why Alia is absent. Nino says it's because Alia is suspended, and the information shocks Marinette so much that Max loses his glasses. God, Season 1 was a mess of errors. When Marinette asks why Alia is suspended, it's because she was snooping into Chloe's locker because she thought she was Ladybug. Marinette gets so shocked that Miss Bustier sends her to the principal's office. Even Adrian gets shocked as well. At the principal's office, Marinette sees her principal frozen along with a video showing us Lady Wi-Fi exposing Mr. Damocles for suspending Alia. This prompts Marinette to transform. Meanwhile in class, Lady Wi-Fi plans on exposing Chloe as Ladybug. This prompts with Miss Bustier to force everyone to leave and Adrian to transform. On the rooftops, Cat Noir and Ladybug meet up to where Ladybug calls Chloe being Ladybug BS and makes a crappy cat joke. And also, how would either of them know Chloe is the one Lady Wi-Fi is after? All of a sudden, it's nighttime as Chloe goes to answer the phone. Surprise, surprise, it's Lady Wi-Fi as she pauses Chloe. Ladybug makes a crappy pun as the duo go to Chloe's room. Lady Wi-Fi broadcasts a live video revealing Chloe as Ladybug. Soon, Ladybug and Cat Noir enter the scene, prompting confusion from Lady Wi-Fi. Cat Noir calls her BS, and Lady Wi-Fi frees Chloe as she contributes nothing else for the remainder of the episode. But I still want to review this episode anyways. Ladybug and Cat Noir try to lure Lady Wi-Fi from a signal so they can weaken her. Cat Noir questions Ladybug's real-life identity, but Ladybug tells him to get his shit together. Soon the duo realize Lady Wi-Fi was not coming down and decide to go back upstairs. They enter through a door but don't see Lady Wi-Fi. That is, until she reveals herself through the phones. Ladybug smashes the phones and goes to the kitchen only for Lady Wi-Fi to trap her inside. Cat Noir decides to use the service elevator. Lady Wi-Fi traps Ladybug into a corner, broadcasts it live. She tries to remove Ladybug's mask, but finds out it's made of magic. Cat Noir enters and gets sent to the freezer. This prompts with Cat Noir accidentally detransforming and losing his miraculous. Hawkmoth suggests freeing Ladybug and getting her to use her lucky charm, even though he could have just told Lady Wi-Fi to remove the earrings. So Lady Wi-Fi frees Ladybug and disappears. Outside the Le Grand Paris Hotel, Chloe exits and hugs her father. She then gets a phone call and it turns out to be Lady Wi-Fi, and she broadcasts Ladybug planning to free Cat Noir in the freezer. Ladybug summons her lucky charm as a metal box pops out. She places the metal box in a microwave near the door, prompting the microwave to explode and freeing Cat Noir. Ladybug whispers a plan to Cat Noir, even though she told him to listen to her in the English dub. Cat Noir places a paw on the camera, blocking Lady Wi-Fi's view. Hawkmoth tells her to go check on what's going on. Cat Noir plans to go to the rooftop with the service elevator and Cataclysm the Wi-Fi antenna. Lady Wi-Fi ends up losing her power as Ladybug springs into action, destroys the akumatized object, and saves the day. Lady Wi-Fi deakumatizes into Alia as she planned on doing an interview with the duo before they decide to bail. Ladybug decides to go to the storage closet to detransform, but Cat Noir allows Ladybug to detransform in front of her and promises to keep Ladybug's identity a secret. Ladybug says no and detransforms in the storage closet. Cat Noir is tempted to see what Ladybug looks like behind the mask, but decides to bail. Plague asks what the hell was wrong with him, but Adrian decides to respect Ladybug's wishes, which is a good thing because we don't need Cat Blanc early on. The next day, Marinette's balcony, she contemplates on telling Cat Noir her secret identity, and trust me girl, we don't want that episode either. Alia then comes out of the balcony, and Marinette freaks out because she thought her cover was blown. But it turns out that Alia was just excited to get a new smartphone. Alia then shows off pics of Adrian, prompting Marinette to be suspicious as to why Alia has pics of him. Alia calms her best friend by saying she was using those photos as reference to see if Adrian might be Cat Noir. Marinette calls BS and takes Alia's phone as the episode ends. Let's review. Chloe tried to get Alia suspended for snooping in her locker. She tried gaslighting the principal into believing this was an act of theft and threatened to get her father involved. She showed no remorse for Alia's suspension and got her akumatized. And while nothing gets resolved about Alia's suspension, it's a good lesson to learn not to jump to conclusions, because you never know if someone, especially the meanest girl at school, might actually be a superhero or just a super fan. But at the end of the day, Chloe is a Beyotch.